So in this video we're breaking down exactly how Soo Wei Goh, one of the most known consultants out there, makes 151k per month from his consulting business with this simple Instagram and YouTube ecosystem. I'm not going to waste any time, so let's get straight into it. So first of all, we need to understand who Soo Wei's audience and market actually are. So who is he actually targeting? He's targeting intermediate to advanced coaches and consultants. His outcome of his offer and his promise is that he promises he'll help you book more qualified calls and generate multiple 5 figures a month consistently, which is a very good promise, because if you're promised that, you are going to be willing to invest your money into that, because it's basically, well, obviously it's an investment. You're investing your money to get more out of it, and that's what a good offer looks like. And the pain he's solving is he helps coaches and consultants install his 151k a month sales funnel so they can book more qualified calls and generate multiple 5 figures a month consistently, as I've just said. And this is a problem that not only helps coaches and consultants with their business, but it also helps with their life as well, because it's helping them make more money. And obviously when you're helping someone make more money, that's going to help them solve the problems that they're going through within their life, not just their business. So now that we understand who Soo Wei helps, we need to understand what his core offer is and how he actually makes 151k per month. So he actually sells a high ticket done for you and done with you program that has coaching aspects, so one-on-one calls, access to him and his team, but it also has a course aspect to it as well, because he also offers video modules and that kind of thing. So it's literally everything squeezed down into a consulting offer. And the price point for this is between 9.5k to 12k. Obviously, I've not invested into Soo Wei myself, but I've done some research and I think it is between these two price points, which is very expensive. But obviously, with everything that you're getting, all of these things here, which I'm not going to read out, but all of this is going to take your business to the next level. And obviously, if Soo Wei guarantees that you're going to be making 5 figures a month by implementing this system, then that's how valuable it is, and that's why he can charge this price. So let's actually get into the funnel itself. This is the most important part, and this is the whole system of how Soo Wei actually generates attention, gets clients, and how he can actually charge that price. So at the top of the funnel, we've got Instagram Reels and ads. Obviously with Soo Wei's Instagram, it's laid out very nicely. So Soo Wei has very intentional highlights. He's got highlights that show his YouTube, show his social proof, and show his lifestyle, because when people see these things, they're just going to trust him and actually like him, because they're seeing his lifestyle, they're seeing the results he's got on his clients, and when they see those two things, they're probably going to go over to his YouTube and check his YouTube out, and that's part of his system, which we're going to go into a little bit later on. So using his Instagram, obviously it's generating him top of funnel traffic. He uses powerful Instagram Reels, and he's using evergreen ads. And this generates him hundreds of middle of funnel leads organically just with Instagram Reels. So this is Soo Wei's content strategy. So the first type of post that Soo Wei does is value posts plus ManyChat. So it encourages people to comment for a freebie / a lead magnet. So when he's giving this value, he's speaking about his ICP specific problems, but then he gives a solution to their problems and to that problem that he's speaking about with an automated lead magnet or something that will help them out. So the sequence looks a bit like this. So obviously, first of all, someone's going to comment on his post asking for that freebie or that lead magnet or that thing that will help them out. Then they're going to get a ManyChat automation, which is going to then collect their info, maybe an email, their phone number, something like that. And then after they've got the information, their contact information, then obviously the automation sends over the freebie, and it also directs them to Soo Wei's booking page / VSL page. And this is literally just an automatic booking system, because he's giving something away in exchange for contact information, and with that contact information he can keep nurturing people through emails and that kind of thing. And obviously when he actually sends the freebie over and the lead magnet over, he can also add a link to the booking page / the VSL, which again is also another way to book people in. And using this system, people just enter the ecosystem and will be continued to be nurtured. So again, when he gets their contact information, they're going to be entered into an email sequence, which means they're going to be nurtured through that. It's just a big system that is automated to just keep getting book calls without no one having to do any work. So with the other type of post that Soo Wei posts, they are raw and authentic content. It's content that inspires people. It's content that makes people feel some sort of emotion. And when you make people inspired or feel some emotion, it's going to make people actually resonate with you. And this is also going to make people comment things of appreciation. Go to Soo Wei's YouTube, go to his Instagram, and look in his comment section. You'll see that all the comments are genuinely nice, because people actually resonate with his content and his message and what he's actually saying. And this builds people that are ready to pay straight away, simply because his content builds a personal connection with his followers and viewers, which means people are going to want to work with him, not just because of his offer, but because of him and his personality. And this also generates Soo Wei pre-sold leads that are ready to literally buy on the call when he gets them on the call. And this literally allows Soo Wei to stand out from everybody else, no matter how saturated his market is, simply because his content inspires, his content makes people feel emotion, and people actually resonate with him. So on top of this content strategy that Soo Wei uses, he also does ads. So he does evergreen ads that have generated him so much money. If you can see here, look, these are the sales that he's getting on a consistent basis just from these ads. And it's crazy because all these ads do is bring in new followers and leads into his ecosystem. And because his ecosystem is that strong, he doesn't need to really sell to them, because his ecosystem brings them through the funnel to actually help him book more calls consistently. And when Soo Wei generates this attention from his ads and from his Instagram Reels, they go straight to his YouTube, which is the second part of the funnel. So Soo Wei's YouTube, again, is set up very professional. He speaks a lot about his ICP specific pain points and their problems and the things that they're going through, and his content literally solves those problems, and these are literally lead magnet assets themselves. So again, YouTube is just middle of funnel nurturing, and it helps him stand out from the rest of the competition, because not many people are posting videos that are 7 hours long that give that much value. So this is literally, again, just middle of funnel. Middle of funnel means value-driven videos. So with your YouTube, you need to be posting value-driven videos that actually solve your ICP's different specific problems. And YouTube is literally the easiest, best and fastest way to actually nurture people and build trust with prospects with minimal effort. It's literally as simple as that. So after this, people see Soo Wei's VSL and landing page, because in his YouTube videos, in the description, there's a link to his VSL landing page. Obviously, he doesn't position it as a VSL landing page. It's just a link to work with him. So people press on that link if they're actually interested in what he has to offer, and they're going to see his VSL landing page. And this is super fucking powerful, because it takes all the traffic from his Instagram, his ads, and his YouTube, and then it funnels them into a VSL. The VSL literally does all the selling for him. So when people actually book a call from this funnel, people are literally already sold and people are already ready to actually pay. And like it says here, it literally does all the selling, so you don't have to sell in sales calls at all. So Soo Wei's sales calls literally looks like this. He speaks to them for a bit, gets to know them, shows them the product, and they pay. It's literally as simple as that, because his whole entire funnel is selling people before the sales call, meaning his sales calls aren't even sales calls. He's speaking to them, telling them about his product, and they're paying straight there, right there, and it's as simple as that. And Soo Wei also has another way of generating attention, and that's through outreach. He has a team of setters that are literally doing outreach for him to generate him even more attention towards his landing page / VSL. So all the attention that he's generating from his Instagram Reels and his ads, he's obviously getting his setters to outreach to those people that haven't really gone into the ecosystem yet, or through the sales process yet. He's getting them in the sales process, in the ecosystem properly, by just getting his setters to outreach to them, build conversations with them, and then his setters are either going to direct them to his YouTube channel, or to the VSL landing page, where they're going to be pre-sold, they're going to book a call, and they're going to become one of his clients. And it's simple as that. So overall, Soo Wei's funnel looks exactly like this. So you've got your top of funnel, which is your Instagram Reels. So that's your value and your ManyChat, and you've got your raw and authentic Reels, and you've got your ads. So with your ads, this is generating attention to his Instagram, to his YouTube, and also to his VSL landing page. So that's why ads are super powerful, on top of his Instagram brand. And then these two things are feeding views to his YouTube. And all his YouTube does is literally nurtures people. He just speaks about the specific problems of his ICP, giving as much value as possible within his YouTube videos. And then from his YouTube videos, this generates attention to his bottom of funnel, which is his VSL landing pages, because in every single description of his YouTube video, he's got a link to work with him, and this is what it looks like. It's literally just a VSL landing page with a VSL that does all the selling for him. So in his sales calls, Soo Wei doesn't need to do any sales at all. He literally just speaks to the person, shows them the product, and they pay right there and then. And as I said earlier, he's also got a team of setters that are doing outreach for him, and his setters are directing those people to actually getting book calls, so booking in calls with those people, or they're directing them to the YouTube or to literally his VSL landing page here. And then from the VSL landing page, what everyone sees when they're interested in his stuff, they're obviously going to book a call. So after they've seen the VSL, this is below the VSL. So it's obviously just booking in a one-on-one strategy call. He positions it as a strategy call instead of a sales call because obviously people are going to want a strategy call. Nobody's going to say no to that. So people just automatically think that, oh yeah, this call is going to help me out. But in reality, it's a sales call that is going to help you become one of Soo Wei's clients, which is very, very smart. So it's either going to end up in two ways. So you're either going to book a call, or obviously the person doesn't book or they don't show up, which we'll get into in a minute. So when you book a call with Soo Wei, he sends automated reminders to increase show up rates. So that's through emails, from the email that I was getting through the lead magnets, through calls. He calls the person if he got their number, and obviously DMs them through Instagram if it was from a setter or something like that. And whoever doesn't book or show up, so let's say you've saw his VSL, obviously you've seen his landing page, and you don't actually book or you don't show up to the call, if you did book one, he has a 5-day retargeting email sequence. So it just sends people emails that are very strategic to make sure people are actually booking a call again, to make people feel like they're missing out on all of Soo Wei's value that they could have actually got within this call that they booked or didn't book. So Soo Wei's funnel is super simple. It's literally just generate attention through your Instagram reels and your ads, and then it's obviously that attention, directing that attention to YouTube, where you post longer videos that dive deep into your specific problems of your ICP and nurture those people. And then from your middle of funnel content, from your YouTube, you're directing those people to a VSL landing page where it actually sells for you. So your sales calls are super easy. You just speak to them, get to know them, and they're ready to pay. So I hope you found this video very, very interesting and helpful, because obviously Soo Wei is one of the best in the game when it comes to marketing, obviously with his ecosystem and what I've just showed you, because that works super well. And obviously if he's making 151k per month from it, then it obviously works well. So I hope you can actually implement some stuff from this breakdown. So it may be implementing the VSL system, or changing your content strategy, or if you can't, implement all of it. And if you implement all of it correctly, then it's super fucking powerful and will help you scale to those next levels. I'm not saying you're going to be able to hit 151k a month straight away, but what I'm saying is this will help you out in scaling your business a little bit more further. So if you need any help or advice, go to the description and head over to my Instagram. Just give me a DM and I'll be more than happy to help you out with implementing this system. I literally am about helping people out. My number one philosophy with my business is just leading with value. So if you want to head over to my Instagram, give me a message if you want to ask any questions or need any help on this or implementing this, then head over to my Instagram. I'm more than happy to help you out, and thank you for watching.